All right, let's take a quick look at Trello's API through OneGraph. So first of all, I'm going to come in here and see if I'm logged in and try to pull up my email as a logged in user. And you can see that we have this nice partial success. In this case, there wasn't much data, but we also have a canonicalized version of this error, which is super cool. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So we handle all the OAuth dance for all the services, or you can bring your own if you want. That also works. So I'm going to authorize it. Now I can run it, and I get my email. I'm going to need also my username in just a second here. So Sean Grove 4. And now I'm going to come through, and on the side I'm going to try to find Trello. And let's get out some information on a user, give them a username. And maybe I want to get their bio, their email, and their full name. So that looks good, empty bio. I can pull out all the cards that belong to me. And maybe for each of the cards, I want to get the name and the position. Maybe I want to get the board that it belongs to. And I'll get the name of the board, and we'll run that. So I see company, create a legal at. So I can pretty easily get the data out of here. I'll go ahead and remove the me. But pretty cool is the actions here. So this is basically a log of everything that's happened from a member's point of view. So I can get 50 at a time, and I'm going to come in here and get the type. I'm going to experiment with this real quick. I can see that these are the different actions that I've done. So creating a card, updating a list, commenting on a card. I'll come in here and maybe pull out the date as well as the data on it, and I'll get the text. And this will show up on things like whenever I comment, you'll see kind of the PR, or here's the text for it. And I can get the list after, I get the name and the list before, and this I can derive whether or not the card was moved from one board to another, for example. So I'll get the position, and so for a lot of these it won't show up. And this would actually probably be better represented, these actions, as a union of types with a common interface. So then you could very easily filter and pull out the kinds of things that you cared about. But this is we're just running with the first iteration, and it's easy to add those things on top in a non-breaking manner. And obviously it'd be cool to add some mutations as well to kind of canonicalize the mutations, and then to provide subscriptions so that you could get a real-time feed of all the Trello actions, but with the set of data that you actually really cared about. So early days, but still pretty cool to see it working.